my girl Tara was like, hey, I missed you at Soul Sessions last time, so I'm gonna buy you a drink. And then came 3 of the mugs. So, you know, I'm broke, so I don't like to waste. I made sure they was taken care of. Turn it sideways, guys. Alright. I want y'all to participate. I want y'all to have fun with this one. I wrote this one for y'all, okay?
Alright.
Take me back to the good old days when you would play after school till the street lights came on. Jump rope on the sidewalk or double dutch if you was bad. Hopscotch, hide and seek, which was basically tag. Back when you kicked it with Granny and Power on the front porch, listening to sweet music that would make babies for you later in life if you didn't already come into this world from this same music. Take me back to the good old days when you get blisters from playing video games. Back when up, down, left, right, select right. That secret menu on Mortal Kombat. Do you remember that? Take me back to the good old days when a gallon of milk and a gallon of gas didn't cost the same, and actually you didn't care how much either of them cost because you didn't drive and you didn't grocery shop. Take me back to the good old days when all you cared about in school was one or all of these things: kickball, tetherball, or dodgeball. Take me back to the good old days when it was American Cablevision and HD and 3D and reality TV didn't mean a damn thing. Take me back to the good old days when you weren't cool unless you had the tennis shoes that you had to pump up. Back when the older girls thought they was cute because they dyed their hair with Kool-Aid. Back when the boys who had a red tail in the back thought that they had game. Back when you could walk everywhere without a care and drama was handled at the bus stop. Take me back to the good old days when kids stood up for their mamas if someone dared to say, yo mama. Back when you could shut shit down with a brick wall or a bulldozer. It's a shame that people gotta fight with guns now. Take me back to the good old days when you could strike fear in a kid's heart with just a belt or the threat of where's my switch. And if you had a cold ass grandparent, they would make you get your own switch and then watch them bake it, and then after that you would get your ass whipped. Take me back to the good old days when it was Snoop, Tupac, Biggie, TLC, The Brat, Aaliyah, Escape, all on a cassette tape, and you would dance your ass off at the family barbecue because you watched BET to learn all of the moves. Back when BET was black entertainment television geared around music and not a standard for your typical everyday hood niggas. Take me back to when a chair was still a chair, even when there was no one sitting there. When Whitney hadn't met Bobby, and Mariah said that you would always be her baby. Take me back to when Oprah had hair as big as she was and an ego and an ass. When Oprah had hair as big as she was and an ego and an empire half her size. Take me back to when Clinton hadn't met Monica and things with the country were alright. Take me back to Super Soakers, Catching Fireflies, Just for Me, and TCB. Back before you could have a football fantasy and Madden didn't get hot till 1993. Take me back to the Rugrats, to Rocco, to the Real Monsters, to Nickelodeon, to I Know. Take me back to 7 Heads Up, 7 Up, Pepper Football, Passing Notes, and Do You Like Me Check, Yes or No. To make them stanky ass flower chain necklaces and crowns because you swore that you was a princess of the playground. Take me back to parachutes and scooters and PE, to when Schoolhouse Rock was on TV. Take me back to big wheels and wagons, or you riding on the back of someone's bike. Take me back to the entire CBS daytime lineup, starting with The Price is Right and then the Young and the Restless on the Players Update. Before you didn't hear the same song played on the radio every 2 hours, 6 times a day. Take me back to when Marty had the Chiefs and the seasons were actually okay. Back when ESPN didn't have Sports Center all day, every day, and as a matter of fact, there was only one ESPN anyways. Take me back to slap bracelets, to pogs, to the big ass bright colored slouchy socks that your mama bought that you had to... Oh shit, I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. To the thick ass, bright colored, slouchy tube socks that your mama bought and you hated to wear but you had to. Take me back to Power Rangers because it's morphin' time. Sega Genesis. Take me back to the Saturday morning cartoons that actually stayed on the air until after 12 noon. Take me back to the good old days of not sitting on that plastic covered furniture, and I know somebody got a granny or an auntie that still got their shit covered. Take me back to the good old days of Epic Games. I declare war with 2 decks of cards on Breaking Bad. Take me back to the cooties and the fartos, because those was the ultimate of the ultimate insults. Take me back to Jinx, and you couldn't say shit until that person. You couldn't say shit until that person that put you in Jinx gave you permission. Take me back to when this was the life. All that mattered was school, recess, and the bus ride. You would listen to your mama and take your ass to bed at night, and if you were good, you might get some candy on the side of your pawpaw, and you know the kind, them hard ass now laters. Take me back to when things were great and life as it was known was more than just a fond memory of things to come, while some people seem to forget where it is that they came from. The good old days of values, morals, importance, childhood innocence,